This is not Sunbreon. It's Stellar Umbreon.
Not every card needs a cringe nickname.
The Chinese name of Umbreon literally translates to Moon Eevee. 月亮异步. Espeon is Sun Eevee. 太阳异步. I'm surprised no one's called this Sunspeon. It even has actual sunlight in the background. I generally don't care how you interpret the artwork or if it's easier to say. It doesn't make sense. Anyways, Eeveelutions have returned to mainland China with its release of Terastal Gathering and Simplified Chinese. The set itself is very similar to Prismatic Evolutions and Terastal Festival, the English and Japanese versions, with slight differences. Somehow, Terastal Gathering is larger than both sets. One highlight that also sets Terastal Gathering apart from the other sets is the Simplified Chinese exclusive Stellar Sylveon SAR by Rika. Now, Sylveon collectors, don't worry. The original Stellar Sylveon SAR is also pullable from the set. So Eevee and Sylveon both get 2 SARs. Once again, Pokemon China has switched up the booster boxes just for this release. There's only one type of booster box with 10 booster packs and 10 cards a pack. So here's the booster box of Terastal Gathering. Looks just like Terastal Festival EX in Japanese and the other Asian languages, but the bottom is very rainbow. It wasn't the case with the other languages. Also, we got the Pokeball shrink wrap, consistent with the usual Simplified Chinese sets. Also,
no rip tab.
We had that with Stellar Crystal, but not with Terastal Gathering. If anything, it's more similar to Brilliant Illusions, because also too, if you see here, we have the half flaps. In Stellar Crystal, this covers the whole opening, so that's interesting. And I believe this is the very first Simplified Chinese set with one type of booster box with 10 cards a pack. There's no jumbo, there's no slim, and of course we have the Simplified Chinese Pokémon logo there. So also this is one of the, I think, first few artworks. We'll just do actually note to the front right now just to see what the card trick's like. First Simplified Chinese artwork that isn't unique to its own sets. Before they would be very unique. We have, starting out, Hearth Flame Mask Ogerpon, very nice. And of course, we have the stamp here at the bottom to verify the legitimacy of Simplified Chinese. And let's see, 1, 2, 3. Oh, we have Espeon, Taiyang Yibu, Sun Eevee. If you guys want to know the names in Mandarin Chinese. Okay, so we got a nice pull. So every pack should guarantee some sort of EX card. Each booster box, I've noticed for sure, have multiple Pokeball, not Master Ball, Pokeball reverse hollows. Master Balls
are not guaranteed.
As far as I've seen, so we'll do 3 to the front. Also, one difference from Japanese, of course, the backings, international backings. All right, we have Iron Treads, we have Duraludon, so overall, the set does feel like a blend of Terastal Festival and Prismatic Evolutions, with the exceptions of some EX cards that originally came from the Generations deck in Japanese, and of course they released in Prismatic. But they, oh, okay. There is our SAR. These should be guaranteed. So we got Iron Crown. Unfortunately, not one of the Eeveelutions, but this is by Okubo. I actually have not pulled this from Terastal Festival, despite how many booster boxes I've opened, but this is beautiful. Here's the Pokemon logo on the bottom left corner too. Just to repeat, you'll see that on holographic cards. Also, one question that has come up a lot after releasing my short on this set, there are no God packs. I know that's going to come up a lot. Unfortunately, I don't think Pokemon Japan bothered to seed these packs as God packs, unlike English, Japanese, and even the other Asian languages. I believe even Korean had them, but with Simplified Chinese, unfortunately, no God packs. I've also seen a lot of people mass open this set, and no matter how many packs they've opened, no God pack. So you can pull more than one SAR in a booster box. Oh, that's really nice. We have Slowpoke, and I think we got our first Pokeball reverse hollow. So yes, there are Master Balls, which is very nice, and obviously the quality is pretty much identical to the Japanese and other Asian languages, besides Korean, because Korean have their own cardstock unique to the language. Oh, we have Zoroark. We have something in the back here, Whimsicott holographic. Oh, an Umbreon. Yuenyang Yibu. So that is Moon Eevee. We need to stop calling it the Sunbreon. I know that's, an easier name for people to remember, but this is the Moon Eevee. It kind of contradicts the whole concept of Umbreon if you think about it. Also, for the record, the SAR, like the background, it looks dark. It looks like the night sky. I don't know why people think that's the daytime. Did I just flip that? Yes, I did. So there we go. We'll sleeve up our first. I do love these a lot. Look at the nice texturing. Like, The night sky even has texturing. That is beautiful. The amount of effort they've actually put into these reverse hollows kind of makes up for the fact that there are no art rares. We just have these special art rares. But don't go anywhere yet. I do have another box I will open to try my luck at this. Hopefully we'll get that exclusive Sylveon. I did not open that open the way. I will not cut the cards. Do not worry, guys. I'm used to this. Okay, so yeah, 10 cards in a pack. 1, 2, 3. Good quality, by the way. I have to say, for a set that was really highly anticipated and most likely mass-produced. Again, printed in Japan, not China, not Korea, not the States, in Japan. Okay, yeah, Flare Hoibu, Fire Eevee. So the Mandarin Chinese names of the evolutions are easy to remember because they all end in Ebu, which is the Mandarin Chinese name for Eevee. So it's like the element plus Eevee. Very literal. And we have here Raging Bolt, one of the Paradox Pokemon. Looks a lot like Raikou, but it's Jeffrey the Giraffe version of Raikou. Okay, so, hopefully we pull another secret rare. Most likely it might be a trainer, or maybe a gold card. There are 5 of them in this set. Thankfully, the secret rares are very consistent across Terastal Gathering, Terastal Festival, and Prismatic Evolutions. There will be a lot of variations in the actual card list, or card set, the main card set. So commons, uncommons, rares. Terastal Festival actually excluded a lot of the cards you've seen from the Generations deck, which were in Prismatic. Also, Master Ball, again, of not guaranteed, so this is Earthen Vessel. But yeah, Master Ball reverse hollows are not guaranteed. I'm very surprised to actually pull one. It's not like the qualities are different from the regular Pokeball, it's just the actual shape of the pattern's different. Blood Moon Ursaluna. Oh, this is one of those cards that was not in Terastal Festival, but is in the set, and I believe Prismatic Evolutions. It was in one of the generational decks. And then we have here Cornerstone Mask, Ogerpon. So Ogerpon's still here, so we're the Paradox Pokemon. It's not just evolutions in this set. We have a lot of the new Pokemon too from the Scarlet and Violet era. A lot of the gimmick Pokemon, I guess if you want to call it. So hit the like button for a Master Ball. Did not expect that. It's kind of consistent though with normal simplified Chinese Pokemon releases. They always have the reverse hollow Pokeball and Master Ball cards. When Terastal Festival came out, the Master Ball cards felt very special because that's not the norm in Japanese Pokemon releases, if you didn't know that already. We have Sea King, Zorua. But I do definitely get excited when I see the rainbow borders because that always signifies a stellar type. Okay, we have here Chin Pao, we have Roaring Moon. Oh, there you go. See, second secret rare. This is Time. So this is Rhyme's sister. This is by Yu Nishida. And of course, we have the Pokemon logo. They're very easy to see on these cards. It's a little bit harder to see on the stellar cards. But yeah, there you go. You can pull more than one secret rare. So that's very nice. But it might be just a trainer, not necessarily another SAR. If it does happen, it does happen. But definitely not expecting it now. Just remember too, this is not the Mega era where you have the guaranteed secret rare, super rare items. This is still Scarlet and Violet era, so those aren't really a thing yet. We still have item gold cards. For this set, we of course have Pokemon gold cards, which is nice. Oh, I love this Shaman art by Amilacart. It's such a soft style, very lovable looking. From the Generations deck, it was not in Terastal Festival, but I believe probably was in Prismatic. Such a big set. We have Halucha, holographic. Oh yeah, with Black Belt, there were 4 different kinds in Prismatic. It was quite interesting, but not the case for the other sets. And we have here Gouging Fire. Looks like Entei, but it's a Paradox version of Entei. Gouging Fire. It's part Dragon, by the way. So Fire Dragon, pretty cool. And same thing with Raging Bolt. Dragon Electric. And then Walking Wake is Dragon Water. I do like that typing. It helps remove a lot of the weaknesses for those typings, especially water. Okay, let's get that up. So the packs tend to be a little bit more sealed than usual. Okay, gotta cut a little bit more. So 3 to the front seems to be the safe card trick for this set. No energies, if you've noticed. Something different from English. A lot of the Asian language sets do not have the energy cards. Oh, I've pulled this one so many times in Terastal Festival with Honedge, but man, it looks like a mirror. It really looks like a terastalized card. It's really pretty. I give Alakazam holographic, Aegislash, and a Stellar Glaceon. Bing Yibu, so Ice Eevee. If you ever hear anyone in China say Bing Cafe, that means ice coffee. So Bing is ice. And of course, Yibu is Eevee. So happy to pull another evolution. Okay, so that's our second I think second or third evolution. Okay, so 2 more packs left, guys. 2 secret rares pulled so far. Again, to repeat, if you missed it, no god packs in this set, unfortunately. So that is one downfall, but we do have the chance of pulling the exclusive Sylveon if we're lucky. And I think I see some pink in the back, so that's going to be an ace spec most likely. We have Diplin. Oh, very nice Suicune. So this was not in Terastal Festival, but it was pullable from Prismatic. So there is a Pokeball and Master Ball Reverse Holo, first time in an Asian language. Jolteon holographic, Stellar Jolteon as well. Wow, this is very cool. Lei Yibu is the Mandarin Chinese name. Left my mind for a second. And of course we have an ace, but these should be guaranteed as well. You know, very playable, very helpful. And of course we have the stamp down here. It's going to be a lot harder to see on the stellar Pokemon. So Lei Yibu. Thunder Eevee. Alright, yeah, a lot of names to remember, but at the same time too, when you remember that the last part is just Yibu, it's much easier to remember the other elements. Especially if you have a little bit of background in Japanese. It makes Chinese a little bit easier to learn too. 3 to the front. Of course, pronunciations are a bit different, but the characters usually translate to the same in English a lot of the time. There's Yibu, original OG Yibu. Very cute. Alright. Gabite. Last pack, by the way. So far, though, this box has been very generous to me. Better than my short. And we have here ending with Roaring Moon. So, looks like Salamence, but it's the Paradox version. Don't go anywhere yet, though. I am opening a second box because this set is that fun. Even, you know, if Terastal Festival released a long time ago. Yeah, I was actually shocked. People didn't think that there were going to be booster boxes for this release. They thought it was going to be like Prismatic, where you could only get packs from the gift boxes and tins. No, we actually do have booster boxes. And if you want to see the full card list, please be sure to check out KrystalKollectz.com. I did put the whole card list, and I even put a bit of a comparison with Terastal Festival. A lot of the cards that were not in Terastal Festival but are in this set, I made a separate little sub list on that page in case you just wanted to know. Especially if you're a niche collector, because that's good news for niche collectors, that the fact they've added some cards into this. It is bigger than both Terastal Festival and Prismatic Evolutions. I mean, there's Master Balls to pull. Also, fun fact too, I believe the Master Balls also apply to trainer cards. That wasn't a thing before, apparently. Learned that recently. So if you want Master Ball Carmine, you can get Master Ball Carmine. And we have Terapagos. The reason why we have Terra Pokemon and Stellar Pokemon in the first place. There's always that source Pokemon. Same thing with VMAX cards. The reason why we had Dynamax Pokemon or Gigantamax Pokemon was because of Eternatus. So there's always that main Pokemon that's the reason for certain gimmicks. I think Mega is the one that doesn't count though. That's a little bit different of a phenomenon, but the more recent ones are because of a specific Pokemon. Okay, with Friends and Paldea, with the Glass Trumpet. So box number 2, guys. Again, we should be pulling an SIR per box, at least one. These pull rates feel very similar to Japanese Terastal Festival. We have Walking Wake, our Water Dragon Paradox, very nice, taking after Suicune.
I remember not liking this design.
When I first saw it, I felt like it took away the grace that Suicune embodied, but after a while I was like, you know what, I kind of like T-Rex Suicune. It's very, very fun to battle with in the games. It has a really good ability. It powers up both fire and water type moves. Kind of OP a bit, especially since it's part dragon type, but hey, I really do like it. Anyways, a big card list. I do like how at least there's still some variation. Pokemon China always find a way to change things up with these sets, even if they look like the ones from Japanese or English. I have Bianca, Pokeball Reverse Holo, Okidoki, Kuride Up, and a trainer. Okay, we're probably going to get an SR. So this is another 2 secret rare box. We have Ortega. This is one of the Team Star bosses. He's just in his normal school attire, not with his, staff. So the Team Star, characters will have, of course, have their school gimmick in this set, but in other Scarlet and Violet sets, they have their normal getup. I think besides Atticus, both his forms are in this set somehow. Oh, let's actually sleeve up Bianca. I forgot to sleeve up this card. Yeah, so Atticus will have his poison look and then his normal, clean look. Interestingly enough. It's quite a contrast in personality, it seems. Alright, Mist Energy. We have Tatsugiri for the Tatsugiri collectors. Duskull, Wakelet. A lot of reprinted cards, but also some new cards too. Alright, Severledge. And Bing Yibu again. Ice Eevee. Glaceon. Stellar, of course. What do you guys think to the quality of Simplified Chinese? Of course, it's just like Japanese, but in some instances, the Simplified Chinese card quality looks a lot brighter, in my opinion, than Japanese, like usual Japanese cards. Especially back then in Sword and Shield era, when there was quite a difference between jumbo and slim pack card quality. The slim pack card quality, which I think is what it still is now, it looked a bit, just slightly either brighter, more saturated, or the texturing was more prominent than usual Japanese cards. That's why I tend to like it more, especially with the added logo here. Just gives it a nice special touch there. We have Bramble Gas, Gouging Fire again. Okay, there's our second secret rare, guys, and it's an evolution. Yay, boy, this is Leaf Eevee, or Leafeon, of course. I was going to say both at the same time, but this is by Jiro Sasuno. Very amazing artist. They actually won one of the previous Pokemon illustration contests. They made that Grand Prix Charizard to start out with, and ever since they've just been releasing amazing artworks, and this is one of them. Look at that, the amazing like diamond sort of pattern in the back. Hit the like button, guys. We got an evolution SAR, and it does actually look, you know, quite nice. I think even nicer than the Japanese version, which I did pull before. I don't know, the texturing just pops more if it's just me. I need to put them side to side at some point for a comparison, but I don't know. I feel like out of all the languages, I feel like as Chinese is definitely one of the top quality. I'm sorry, English will never come close. I'm not a fan of the dulled texture, or not even texture, dulled sparkle. The texture's thicker, but the sparkle is definitely more dull. It's just not as appealing. Just a personal preference. If you prefer to read your cards, I get it, but hey, I can read these too. We have Eeboo, Stellar Eeboo, just regular Eevee, and Max Rod. Really good if you want to get some cards from the discard pile. So we'll go ahead and sleeve that up. Mascot of the set, just not in SAR form, but our classic Eeboo. Very nice. Alright, it's a good feeling pulling a lot of the evolutions. I do want to eventually pull my favorite, which is Espeon, Taiyang Eeboo, Sun Eevee. Okay, and we have here 4 more packs, I believe. So more than halfway through the box and already pulled 2 secret rares. That's incredible. I don't think they're continuing the trend of, oh, you can pull a secret rare in every single pack, like the jumbo pack boxes for other Simplified Chinese sets. This feels like a special set. It is technically actually a subset if you look at the number here, 9.5. We don't have 0.5s usually in Scarlet and Violet era. The last time we had that was in the Sword and Shield era. So that technically this is the first subset in Simplified Chinese for Scarlet and Violet era, and we're ending that with a Raging Bolt. Lots of paradox. Okay, we'll sleeve up Raging Bolt, sure thing. Alright, so yeah, another fun fact. That's why this set feels a bit different from other usual Simplified Chinese sets that have jumbo and slim, and a solid number in the set code. Alright, another 3 to the front. At least that's, you know, it's easy. So every different language has different, you know, card to the front or card trick. Korean doesn't have any, Japanese has 1 to the front. Oh, we have Pheasantipede, one of the loyal 3. So yeah, like I said, we still have cards from Shrouded Fable. Just again, a reprint. So we'll see those too. We have Zera Aura. Alright, and we have Leibu, once again, Thunder Eevee, Jolteon. Very nice. 2 more packs after this. So some duplicates, but that's okay. Pheasantipede. Oop, there it goes. We have lovely Pokeball Reverse Hollow. I'll go to my cards. Alright, 2 more packs, guys. Let's see what else we can get here. Alright, at this point though, I think we maxed out on our secret rares. Let's go ahead and see what else we can get. Clean this up. Buddy Buddy Puffin. And our Ogre Masks. We have Iron Bundle. So a lot of the feature Paradox Pokemon have the name Iron in the front. And the ancient ones just sound like older objects for some reason. We have Roaring Moon or something like that. You know, doesn't have iron. All the future ones have iron. Okay, so not so exciting on that pack. But we have 1 more. Last pack. And again, if you want your own booster box of Terastal Gathering, be sure to check out KrystalKollectz.com, as well as for the card lists. Thank you guys also for all the support lately. It's always fun opening these sets and explaining them to you. It's always fun to compare and contrast across the different sets. We have Bouffalant, we have Hawlucha. Did not see this in Terastal Festival, but we did see that in Prismatic. We have Slowpoke, Umbreon. Oh, actually, look at that. We got an Umbreon Reverse Hollow. That is very awesome. So Moon Eevee, looking up in the night sky. It would have been really cool if that was a Master Ball. And we have Shui Yipu, that is Water Eevee or Vaporeon, Groudon. and ending it, wow, with one of the cards we started out with, Earth Flame Mask Ogerpon. But I will not complain. We did get a reverse hollow evolution, and we got some cool secret rares too. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Again, be sure to check out KrystalKollectz.com for the card list.